Hello, this is LordUg. Yes, it is, and welcome to a detailed guide on poison arrows. I did stress the word details, yes, that's because people bitch and moan if you say a little bit more than they think you should say. So when you say detailed, they know that there's going to be a good bit of talking. Although, if you do just want to jump to the Oleander Sage part, I will put a timestamp in the description for you. Okay, so anyway, welcome to a detailed guide on poison arrows. Now, what will you need to do first? Let's start this off. You're going to need a fence. That's probably the first thing you're going to need, because to make a poison arrow, you don't just make it. You've got to get what's known as a pamphlet. It's a recipe pamphlet. And once you've got the pamphlet, that allows you to craft something. I know if you know this game, you know all this, but this is for beginners, this part, so just relax. Now, the best place to get a recipe pamphlet, because you can find some out in the world at different places, but the best place to get one is from a fence. This is a fence around here. If you look on the my little map in the bottom left corner, you can see what the icon for a fence is. Now, you do unlock a fence naturally in Chapter 2. It's a Hosea mission, and it's called Spines of America. Basically, you have to steal a wagon, and you need to take it somewhere. So you bring it to this guy. He's a wagon fence, and he'll sell it you. Now, the reason you need a fence is because a fence, besides doing the obvious, which you can sell all your jewellery to them, you can sell your jewellery to them that you've stole or looted, gold bars, everything, and they'll take them when other shops won't. But the important thing is that you can also buy from them. Now, what they sell is rather important, because if you start to go down, to start with, it's just things like dynamite and all that. But if you get far enough down, you get pamphlets, which are here. Now, if you look at this top one, this is what we actually want. It's the poison arrow pamphlet. Now, it's $43.50. Admittedly, sounds a lot of money, but it actually isn't, because these do amazing things. So buy the pamphlet. You can buy it off at any fence, but if you want to get it early, he'll be the first fence that you unlock. Okay, once you've got the pamphlet, you cannot craft poison arrows still. First, you have to read the pamphlet. So to do that, push... now remember, I'm using a PlayStation 4 control pad, so you'll have to change it to an Xbox if that's what you're using. But push right on your D-pad, hold right on your D-pad, and you'll open your satchel up. And if you go to... if you go back to documents, the documents right at the end, you have to go to recipe pamphlets, which is here for me. Now, when you get to recipe pamphlets, you have to actually read them to activate them. So, therefore, poison arrow pamphlet is there for me. So, just press X, he'll open it up, read it, and this tells you what it does, what they do, blah, 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 and what you need. Here you can see you need an arrow, feather, and oleander plant. Now, oleander plant is found in the swamps. I'll be showing you where they are, and there will be a little guide show where I'll do later on showing you a few locations for oleander plants. The feathers are flight feathers that you need. Now, you cannot get them from just any bird. Killing chickens and prairie turkeys or whatever they're called, they don't count because they don't fly. So what you need is, you need to find birds that fly. Well, there's always birds in the sky that are flying, and just shoot them. Now, one thing you do see is one there, I could shoot that one. But what I would suggest is, don't shoot any guns or anything around a populated area, because if you do, the humans will think you're shooting at them, and they'll start shooting back at you, even though you're not. Oh, there's a couple. So I'll go to Deadeye just to make sure, and I'll mark them, just so we can get them, for definite. And I'll just nick his wings, but it still counts. Right, so let's go over here now. And here's what you do. You just walk up and click on pluck. Yes, I did say pluck. Now I was told this we're a bit long-winded on the other video I did, but yeah, you've got to explain these things if people don't know how to do it. So, as you can see, I got some... Oh, this is a different bird. Oh, this is a hawk. Okay, pluck this one as well. Love graphics on this game. And as you can see, if you look at the right hand side, you just saw it once, but we'll go through it again. You'll get hawk feathers, well, hawk feathers there, 3 flight feathers. That's the thing we need. So that's it. We have 2 of the ingredients now. If we've got bow and arrows, then we've got 2 of the ingredients. We've got arrow and we've got flight feathers. Now all we need is oleander plant. Oleander sage, sorry. So I'm going to jump now to where you need to be to get the oleander sage. Okay, so here we are with the oleander stage of the guide, and you need this. This is the final ingredient. This is what puts the poison on the arrows. So I watched a few videos, and they had like 20 markers on the map, and they didn't all lead to oleander. They'd lead to milkweed and all sorts of stuff. So I actually went through a video that had about 20 markers, and there were only actually 7 that I could see on that video that led to oleander sage. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use these 7, and this is what they look like. Let me show you. Here they are. This is oleander sage. So just pick these. There's 3 here. Actually, I think they've increased these because I'm sure there were only 2 last time. I did a video on this not long ago. This is redoing this one. But I'm sure there were only 2 here. So, oh well. So let's move on to the next one. I'll speed this up so you don't have to keep watching me ride through each one. Okay, so and again, I thought there were only 3 here. I mean, only 2 here, but yeah, there's 3 here again now. So I'm not complaining. It's good. It's a lot more. Now, one thing you need to know is you can only carry 8 poison arrows at a time. So just at them. Oh, there's some in here. So, and then just these 2 places, I've already got 8. I think there's at least 2 in here. So there's another one there. Okay, I think that's it. Is that one there? There's 3 here as well. Okay, so already you've got 9 oleander sage. So you've got enough now to make. Did I just run past one? I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. So already you've got enough to make the 8 arrows you can carry. But we will keep going. Yeah, they've definitely increased them. There's 3 here as well. Well, that's amazing, that. That's really good. So you're going to end up with 20 plus oleander, 21 on the oleander sage by the time if every one of them has 3, you'll end up with 21 oleander sage. And the thing is about poison arrows, you can actually get them back out of the thing you shoot. So you can keep reusing the same arrow. So they last you even longer. Okay, looks like we've got 2 at this one. Ooh, it let me down. I'll let them off. I'll let them off since it seems to have given us more all the others. Now, you don't have to go to the bridge to cross this water. You can actually just cross it anyway. Just go to like one of the thinner parts. Like here, just where it's quite nice and thin. And just go straight across. Your horse will have no problem. There's no actual alligators in this particular part up here. There is further down where we were, but there isn't there. So, and then just ride into a rock nearly, which helps. Okay, go along here. And here we are at the next lot.
Okay then.
Yep, there's 3 here as well. Let's get these. Now, I know I could have just made the poison arrows straight away, but as soon as I pick one up. But this is actually a guide for those that... This part is the guide for those that don't know where to look for Oleander Sage.
Yep.
So already you should have plenty now. Right, on to the last one. Okay, here we are at the last one, and this is 3 as well. So all but 1 have been 3. So what's that, 8? So we've got 20. We've got 20 of them. 6 on them had 3, that's 18, and then 1 on them had 2. So that's 20. So that's good, 20 Oleander Sage. Then you can only make 8, and you can reuse them. So there you go. I hope that's helped. Anyway, let's go. Let's now craft our poison arrow. Now I've got room to craft 2 poison arrows. Let me get my bow. So, get my bow. So if you look, I've got room to craft 2 poison arrows. I've got 6. There you go. So that's what we're going to craft. So to craft them, you can either make a campfire and craft at the campfire, or you can hold down, well for me it's triangle. I think it's yellow button for Xbox. I don't remember. I press square for craft, and it comes up. Now, there's a lot of things you can't make by doing this method because you need a campfire for most things. But for things like this, you can actually do them without a campfire. So as you can see, poison arrow is here, and you just press X to craft it. Well, X for me. There you go. It takes the arrow. You see him kind of wipe the leaf on the pointy bit. Pointy bit. And that's it. You've now made 2 poison arrows. I've now made 2 poison arrows. So if I look at my poison arrows again, I should now have 8. And there you go. Poison arrows 8. So that's it. That's the guide to poison arrows. Now, poison arrows, quickly, also I'll just explain, use on anything that's deer and above, and it will kill them, and it'll kill them well. And I mean grizzly bears, everything. Moose, elk, anything that's massive, you can, even a bison, just shoot it. Now, they will run round for a while, till the poison takes effect, but then they'll just keel over and die. So, yeah, they are amazing things for everything. So I hope this has helped, and for those that wanted the Oleander bit, I hope that's helped you too, and I will see you again. You take really good care, and goodbye for now.